I'm Jeff Taylor, the Executive Director of Palmetto International Missions. We're here in the village of La Cumbre in Trinidad de Copan, Honduras. A lot of words to say we're here building houses for the poor. We're doing God's work for the least of these. And that's part of our core values in Palmetto International. You'll notice on our t-shirts, we work one family at a time. We are here to help them have a solid concrete block house they have no chance of getting without our model. We provide funding and some help. The city themselves provide sand to help this happen. Plus the big thing, they make sure they have the paperwork so they own the property and there's no chance they'll lose it going forward. So when we're here working, we're not providing them a house, building it for them. We're working with them. So when we leave, they can continue to work after us. Yeah, we bring a couple of guys that know what they're doing, but most of our Americans, they don't know how to lay block any better than anybody. And we're building a 10-house project here. So as we go around, we have all 10 houses will get to 7 high, then they'll get to 9 high, then we'll put the bond beam, then we'll put the gables, then we put the roof. And there's several reasons for doing that. It helps them cooperate, so all of them get a house, and plus they all get it at the same time. So there's nobody being jealous because you got a house, I didn't get a house. And you'll work with everybody to make sure they have a house. We can provide this house. It'll have 4 rooms and kitchen in it. It'll have a bathroom and concrete floors and all that kind of. It'll be $3,000 to $3,500 for all of that value they get. I just can't imagine that they could even consider that kind of funding. These people working for $10 a day type stuff. So be able to have a $3,000 house is phenomenal. I've been doing this for 21 years now, building houses. The first year we struggled to get 10 houses. Last year we built 53 houses. This year we're targeting to build 55. So it's amazing, and it's all done through the people that help us from the churches, from the foundations and others that donate funds to make that happen. And we'll continue to work, and thank God we're here to do that. All the glory goes to God.
My name is Phil Lane, and I have been with PIM for a little over 18 years. We're here in the village of La Cumbre, and we've started a new village, and my role in the village is to help train the locals. These two had no masonry skills when we got here. And throughout the week, they've learned to lay the block, build the corners. They understand the construction model. So when we leave, and when we come back a year from now, all of these homes will be complete because both of these people now have the skills to lay the block, build the homes for all 10 homes in this development. So it's pretty rewarding. It reaches to my heart, so I might cry. So I hate to do this. They work so hard to get their home, and they work 10 times as hard as we do, and they have the skills now to build their own home, and it's a castle to them. They're just wonderful people, and the reason I don't do these interviews is I get too choked up, so I do my best. The PIM model is that we didn't come here to build their homes. We came here to work alongside them and to teach them the skills to build the home, so that when we leave, they all have the, and it's not just skills, it's the confidence to build and keep building until we come back next year. And what's so great is the fact that when we come back next year, these homes will be finished. I love this. They love these people, and I love this country. So we do the best we can. We just don't do enough. Each time I leave, I say, well, I could have done, one more house or one more thing. But I have confidence in, Graciela and Juanito to continue our work, even though I'm not here. So God bless them.
I got a hot dog. I like that. Gracias. Thank you.
Did you just burp on the fake lunch?
It's authentic that way.
In the back? Back is got it. That's good. Are we good? We're good.
Wow.
bueno, so bueno.
Yeah, I'm Kirk Jordan. I'm a first time participating on this mission trip. I'm from First Presbyterian Church in Charlottesville, Virginia. What motivated me to join this trip with PIM is basically the stories of others who've gone before me, the seeking of an experience that would be life-forming or monumental at the least. And frankly, I've ran out of excuses. I'm in a time in life where I can. So yes was the answer. The local community, while we've reviewed things in front of the trip and read things, certainly experiencing it, the full sensual experience, the smells, the smiles, the beautiful scenery, is very it's very moving to see it. In some ways it's very similar to us where we live, and obviously in other ways it's extremely different, and it's fun to get their perspective. What I really enjoyed is getting to know my fellow members of the mission, people that I might only see on Sunday at church, with name tags on, have pleasant conversations. Here you're going deep. You're stepping out of the rat race. You're going deep with people, and that interaction, I think, is it's a foundational experience that you would want to have with members of your congregation, your faith community. Obviously, the special interaction with the people building a house, it's a good news story. We're bringing good news to them, and you can't go wrong with that. The first world rat race that we all live in can tarnish us, and getting out and recharging, experiencing something is very refreshing. Listen to the chickens, listen to the work, listen to the smiles. You can do that here.
Oh, that's right. I'm Bob Pryor, and I'm from Moorhead, Kentucky, and this is, I believe, my 5th year coming to Honduras.
And I'm Scott Pryor, and this is my 4th year coming to Honduras with PIM. It's important for me to come down to Honduras with PIM to build houses with my dad, because it's just such a joy to be able to share this experience with him, to lay block together, to be of service, to be part of this great group of people, and to be with friends of his that he's known for many years. And it's just always a really special week that I look forward to. So that's why I come.
I grew up in a Christian family, but never really knew, I think, what it meant to serve. My mom encouraged me to go to camp as a counselor, and I fought it, but eventually went, and basically changed my life, because it helped me see that I had gifts that God could use in serving others. I'm getting emotional here. They saw the value. They were part of that. All 3 of them have, in their own way, been serving others. So it was a real honor and real special for me to have Scott and last year, 2 years ago, Mark both come. But just seeing Scott and Mark work with other people and be so engaging and helping to teach and speak the language. I mean, it's just beautiful. And so it's been a real blessing.
we're putting water filter systems in all these houses so all the children have clean water to drink. They have access to water, but it's not filtered. It's, $50, just for $50 minimal dollars, you can help us put water systems in all these houses.
I'm Hannah Crosby. I am the current chair of the Christian Outreach Committee at First Presbyterian Church, Charlottesville. So the Hearts and Hands initiative started just in this last year, and it's really to give families with young children a way to serve in a tangible and meaningful way. A lot of times we don't have the opportunity to serve in organizations in our community because there's an age limit. And so this gives kids a way to build their innate empathy and innate love for the world around them. And this month we are putting together care kits for our brothers and sisters in Honduras. We have a team that is going to build houses there, and we wanted to be able to give them a little love, a little gift to show them that we're thinking of them and we're praying for them and that they matter. So what's in the kit?
The items we put in the care kit were shampoo, nail trimmers, towels, shirts, tissues, Band-Aids, and other needs. And there's journals and crayons and coloring books with stickers. There's shampoo, there's tissues, there's towels, there's hand towels. I don't know what else there is.
There was one really cool thing, the bandana.
Oh, it's a bandana?
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of our congregation coming together to help the children in need in Honduras. Just to see the number of people who are here tonight, from parents to young children, it just is really special to see just the excitement that our congregation has to help those in need.
It feels really good to know that our congregation is helping children who are in such challenging circumstances. I think that caring for our neighbors has to start with our kids, and teaching our kids to love children that are far from them and much less fortunate is the best way we can show them what God's love is about.
I think it's important for our church to help families in mission work, to show children of all ages that we can help communities around the world from our little location here in Central Virginia, and that their work that they did tonight really has kind of a global reach and impact.
Yeah, I think children don't know how to serve until they are shown by adults how to serve. And the earlier we can involve them in service projects just like this one and show them that their contributions add a lot of value, not only in being the hands that work, but in the joy of giving and service, the better their lives will be and the better their connection with their faith traditions.
I think this project reflects Jesus' teaching for caring for others, especially children, in a really kind of meaningful way, especially for the children who are here tonight, because they have a hand in helping those in need. And I think sometimes we think about those in need being adults, but I think there are individuals around the globe of all ages that can use the support, from people in all congregations. And so, I think involving our kids tonight in it really made it special for them to know that they're helping others around the world.
Watkins. I'm a second-year volunteer, and I'm a member of First Presbyterian Church, Charlottesville. Last year was my first year going, and we met Alexander, the university-trained computer person for the city and assistant to the mayor, and very talented graphics designer. And he had a dream of being able to teach the kids at the technical school computer skills, and to keep that learning in Trinidad as opposed to simply going out and finding a job in the United States or somewhere else. But the technical school has no computers, so he had really no way that he could teach the kids without computers. At the same time, I work for a company that has 900 employees based in Jacksonville, and every single one of them has a computer on their desk that gets recycled about every 4 or 5 years, and most of those computers get discarded. So we had computers available. The company, Landstar, the company I work for, Landstar, donated 12 laptops for us to take with us to Honduras when we went this year. So we get to Trinidad with a dozen laptops and met up with Alexander, and he said, we want you to present these to the school. We're going to have an assembly, and we're going to present them to the school. And how's Wednesday afternoon sound? So the mission team, coming straight from the job sites, covered in dust and dirt and mud and all the things that happen in work sites, come into this assembly with about 250 kids all ready to go. And they brought up kids from each of the classes to kind of ceremonial hand off the laptops. So it was a nice event and a beautiful scenery. Just a neat environment. They had built a new classroom building. Most of the classrooms there are open air, but they had recently built a climate-controlled, closed-off building, one that sealed. And they were going to put the computer lab in there, which is a great thing, controlling dust and controlling elements. So it looks like they're really planning to care for their new facilities and make good use of it.
We started this project with three of the houses. The foundations were ready for us to start, and these 3 houses happen to be single mothers. The lady we're working here, Cindy, she has 3 small children. Actually, she has an 8-month-old baby. I think she's 22 years old, and she's working as hard as any man on this site. There's no doubt about it. She's hauling blocks today, and it wouldn't be bad if we didn't see her come walking down the hill here with 2 blocks on her shoulder to get ready. Last night, she was out there with a pickaxe, leveling the ground, as we left. So very impressive. And tomorrow, she's already laid some blocks, and when we leave, she'll be independent. She can continue to work. And part of our model is she will then go to another house and do the same thing. Those 5 families working together will build each other's houses, and we have 2 cells of 5 in this 10-house project we're doing now. Next week we have a 20-house project we work over in Copan Ruinas. And as we go forward, we have 5 more houses in La Pericha here in Trinidad. And this summer, we'll do 10 more houses in Copan Central and probably 10 more houses over in Copan. That's our 55 houses. So, yeah, a lot of them are single mothers these houses are being provided for, and they're taking care of it. It'll be well taken care of.
Pues me voy a sentir muy feliz, muy contenta de que tener mi propia casa ya es algo que era un sueño que yo tenía, de que algún día yo esperaba que se me cumpliera, y hoy pues estoy muy contenta, la verdad, muy feliz. Así es, y darle las gracias a todos y a cada uno de ustedes por apoyarnos, por tomarlos en cuenta y pues por hacer realidad nuestros sueños. Muchísimas gracias, ojalá Dios los bendiga y los guarde grandemente y los siga protegiendo donde sea que estén y donde sea que vayan.
Muchas gracias por tomarnos en cuenta y este es un gran apoyo que nos están brindando. Sin esa ayuda, sin ellos, no se estuviera construyendo esa casa. Gracias al grupo de ellos porque los tomaron en cuenta de venir desde su país aquí a Honduras con la mano de ayudarnos aquí a construir la casa. Muy agradecido con ellos y también con Dios por traerlos con bien y siempre apoyarlos, tomarlos en cuenta como les digo.
En primer lugar, damos gracias a Dios, ¿verdad? Porque sin Él, pues las cosas no se dan, ¿verdad? Si Él nos conduce a donde quiera que nosotros vayamos y damos gracias a Dios en primer lugar porque ellos están haciendo mucho por nosotros y ya que se nos da la oportunidad que sí necesitamos, verdaderamente necesitamos, ¿verdad? Lo sentimos felices, bueno, yo y mi hija nos sentimos felices, muy felices porque nunca se nos había dado esa oportunidad y pues le damos gracias a ellos, ¿verdad? Porque sabemos que ellos son los que están ayudando. Yo les mando un mensaje, un saludo muy especial para ellos y que pues que Dios los siga bendiciendo grandemente y muchas bendiciones. Y esperamos que no sea solo estas personas, estas familias que ellos estén beneficiando, no que esperamos que vengan muchas más ayudas, ¿verdad?
¿Verdad?
Sí, para otras personas que en verdad necesitan, porque sí hay bastantes familias más necesitadas. Entonces, gracias a ellos y el saludo muy especial para ellos, desde acá de Honduras, nuestro país.
Perfecto.